Okay, children, so today we are going to learn question number 5, third part, exercise 2.4. Okay, so this is a cubic polynomial. As you all know, cubic polynomial means the degree of the variable is 3. So it is cubic polynomial. We all know that cubic polynomial has 3 zeros. Okay, the way linear polynomial has 1 zero, quadratic polynomial has 2 zero. In the same way, cubic polynomial will have 3 zeros, means it will have 3 factors. So the first factor we will find by trial and error method. Okay, so which number factor we have to find here? So we'll see what is the constant term, last term, 20. Okay, so what are the factors of 20? See, you all know plus 1, minus 1 is a factor of every number. Then 2, minus 2, 5, minus 5, 10, minus 10, okay, 20. So these are the factors of 20. So to use trial and error method, we'll try to put each number one by one in the given polynomial and see that by putting which number, which factor in place of x, we are getting 0. Okay, so I'll just try to first put x is equal to minus 1. This is a general form of polynomial which is represented as p of x. P denotes polynomial and x means this polynomial is represented in terms of x, so that's why x is written inside the bracket. Okay, so I'm just writing down the given polynomial. Okay, so because all are plus signs, so I am not taking plus 1 here, because if I am taking all plus 1, so I will never get 0. So I am going to try by taking minus 1. In place of x, I am going to take minus 1. So minus 1 cube plus minus 1 square. Okay, so wherever x was there, I substituted minus 1. Now, minus 1 cube is how much? You know, if any exponential term, if the power is odd and the base is negative, then overall sign will be negative. And minus, because the number is 1, so whatever the power is, 1 raised to power 100, 1 raised to power lakhs, the answer will be only 1. Okay. Now, minus 1 square will be how much? Again, here power is even and the base is negative. So overall sign will be positive. So plus into plus, plus 13 into 1, 13. Again, plus into minus. Here we are using multiplication rule of integers. I have seen children, they get promoted to 8th standard, 9th standard, and still they are not aware about the basic rule of integers. So bracket means multiplication. So plus into minus, minus 32 plus 20. Now whenever you are solving, these are all basic rules you have to follow while doing mathematics. So use BODMAS rule. Okay, so what you get? 13 minus 1, 12 minus 32 plus 20. 12 plus 20, 32 minus 32 is equal to 0. So I got 0. What I took as x? I took x is equal to minus 1. Therefore, x plus 1 is equal to 0. This minus 1, when you bring it towards LHS, it becomes plus. That is known as transposition. When we change the side of any number, its sign also gets changed. So you got x plus 1 is equal to 0. So this is the first factor. Okay. So this always remember, this is first step. You always get the first whenever you are getting cubic polynomial in exam also. So always remember, first step is you have to find first factor by using what? Trial and error method. What is trial and error method? You have to see the last term and you have to write all the possible factors of that number, and you need to substitute each factor one by one. If suppose by putting first factor only you are getting a 0 as the answer, then your work is done. Here I put x is equal to minus 1 and I got the answer as 0. So x is equal to minus 1. So you need to shift this number towards LHS so that it becomes one term. So x plus 1 is one term and it is the first factor. Now to find the next factor, we have to perform long division method. Okay. So we are going to perform long division method. So x cube plus 13x square plus 32x plus 20. Now again, x, check the first term of the divisor and check the first term of the dividend. Always remember, so many children have always this doubt. You have this long division in 8th standard, 9th standard and 10th standard also. So it is very important for all the students to understand this. So x should be multiplied by which number so that you get x cube. You are only concerned, whenever you are performing division, you are only concerned about the first term of the divisor and first term of the dividend along with the sign. So x should be multiplied by which term so that you get x cube. So it should be multiplied by x square. How I know that it should be multiplied by x square and not any other variable? Because you have to check a product rule of exponent. That is, when the base is same, multiplication sign is there, you add the power. So here x, I want x as the answer, so I'll write x. And I want 3 as the power. So 1 is already there. So which number you will write here so that the total becomes 3? So 2. So that's why x into x, x, and then add the power. 2 plus 1, 3. So this is how you got x square. Now once you wrote x square here, don't forget to multiply x square with the each term of the divisor. Okay, this is all rough work. So x square into x, x cube, plus into plus, plus, x square into 1, x square. Okay, so I'll copy this directly, like term below like term. So x cube I will write below x cube and x square I will write below 13x square. This is also very important for you to understand that we have to change the sign so that one of the variables gets cancelled. And how do we change the sign? When plus is there, you have to make it minus. Okay, so here also plus sign, so it is minus. So when you are changing the sign, you have to consider this changed sign. So this is plus x cube and this is minus x cube, gets cancelled. Now this is plus 13 and what is the number here? Minus 1. Nothing is mentioned means it is minus 1. Because I have changed the sign, so I will not write this previous sign. I will consider this changed sign. So 13 minus 1, 12. So 12x square, and each step you will copy one term. So I have copied 32x. Now x should be multiplied by which term so that you get 12x square. So x should be multiplied by which term so that you get 12x square. So x is already there. So x should be multiplied by 12x. So 12 into 1, 12, and x into x. The power of which variable is 1. So 1 plus 1, 2. So it should be multiplied by plus 12x. Now again same step you have to keep on following till you get remainder as 0. So 12 into x, 12x square, and 12x into 1 is 12x. So change the sign so that you can cancel one term. Now 32x minus 12x. So 2 minus 2, 0, 3 minus 1, 2. So 20x you got, sign of the bigger number, and what is remaining? Plus 20. So copy down. Again very simple. X should be multiplied by which term so that you get 20x. So x should be multiplied by plus 20. Now 20 into x, 20x, plus into plus, plus, 20 into 1, 20. Now again change the sign because you want to cancel. Now here we got remainder as 0. So our work is done. Now what is the quotient we got here? So quotient is x square plus 12x plus 20. Now we are going to factorize this quotient by using splitting middle term method.